Girls Frontline 2 Exilium is a 3D strategy RPG featuring an immersive story, both flashy and engaging combat, and of course an amazing cast of girls to collect. Today we're looking at their first anniversary update, and I'm going to help you decide what is worth checking out, whether you're a new player or coming back after a break. And this video is sponsored by Girls Frontline 2, but I think a lot of you will like the strategy shooter gameplay as well as the collection of the dolls. So if it does seem interesting to you, make sure to try it out with the link below and leave me a comment on your favorite doll. First off, there's a ton of free rewards, over 130 pulls, 13,000 collapsed pieces, which gets you even more pulls, and free outfits like the Qiuhua Dragon Chef and Springfield's Enjoy the Fragrance. And while we're on the topic of rewards, the 2 anniversary events, Starry Celebration and the Year-End Harvest, give you a ton of rewards for your time. You definitely want to make sure you take advantage of this. Plus, we'll take a look at the new dolls, Leva and Lena, with their PVs, dorm interactions, and refitting room displays. And of course, the brand new content, the Crew Deck, is here, where you can experience Makiatto's innovative story for free, along with unlocking Qiuhua's interactive story. So that is a lot of free stuff just for logging in, again, whether you're a new player or returning player. But before we look at all the dolls, outfits, and events, let me give you a rundown of the game itself. So for those of you who haven't played, Girls Frontline 2 is a strategy RPG. You can play on mobile and PC. All of your characters have different skills and abilities. You can put them together, mix and match different characters. They have so many different roles, abilities, a lot of room for expression with team building, as well as once you're in the battle, there's a lot of strategy behind where you place your units, which enemies you attack first, and even how the maps interact with what you're doing. Plus, they also have really nice ultimate animations, and overall, it feels very fluid and smooth to play. And if you really get into things, there is quite a bit of depth behind the combat. But it's not just about the combat. You get fully interactive dorms and refitting rooms where you can check out all the dolls you've collected up close. There's a fully customizable 3D weapon system. Every weapon is crafted in full 3D, so you can look at it from any angle. And of course, as we said before, you get tons of pulls from completing missions. On top of the 130 pulls for logging in, there's another 120 pulls from doing the earlier missions. So that's your overall game overview. Now moving into the crew deck. So they've upgraded this a lot from how it was before. It's open to everyone. You can experience Makiatto's interactive story for free. Really good design, by the way. I like. And you can get 35 outfit access permission, which can help you get Qiuhua's Cerulean Breaker skin and unlock her interactive story. I definitely get the feeling that this Cerulean Breaker skin will be a fan favorite for many. So let's check out some highlights from this upgrade crew deck. And it definitely has a lot of details that I didn't expect. So there's this 3D ornament cabinet filled with a ton of details and treasures. Looks really cool. Every lounge is unique and has something to explore. Here's the 3D armory, fully stocked, really nice detailing. Here's the memory wall, which kind of shows you the cool moments from the story. So you get to relive the memories from the impactful moments that you had. And then probably the best part, the customizable room. So with this, you can control everything. So you can change the lighting, the furniture, the decorations, maybe change the aesthetic to match your favorite doll. Here we have the Crimson Arcade. You can have a tea time, and there's even ASMR dreamscapes that you can relax to. So this is one of the best parts. You can use the holography feature to transform into one of the dolls, like let's say Qiuhua. And from experiencing Makiatto's free interactive story, you can get 35 outfit access permissions, which help you unlock Qiuhua's outfit. And then you also get Qiuhua's interactive story. Now, when I say that these stories are interactive, it means that the different choices you make can help trigger different content. So it's not just like you're watching something, or you're just watching a movie. You're actually creating and participating in the story. The choices that you do actually matter, and you get different interactions in the story. Next up, let's meet the new dolls, Leva and Lena from the original 404 squad. So both are the electric attribute, and they're meant to be paired together. Leva is your engine. She converts excess stability damage, which is kind of like shield break damage, into electric, which means she does better and better the longer the fight goes, such as for boss fights. Her kit consistently generates something called voltage tiles, and when you build up enough, there is a powerful nuke, so really fun and satisfying. Lena works really well alongside Leva, giving more of those voltage tiles that we mentioned, And then she also debuffs the enemy so you can do more damage, namely her leaping pursuit and hunting strategy debuffs allow you to burst down the enemy more quickly. And after enhancement, she gets something called Conceal, which is more of a defensive support for staying alive in tough content. Speaking of new characters, on December 18th, we're also getting Rebella. And of course, we have to go through a ton of outfits, and I also want to mention how you can get them. So Qiuhua Cerulean Breaker, as I said, definitely going to be a fan favorite outfit. This is Leva's Diamond Flower outfit, very nice and elegant. This one one has a limited time discount. This is Lena's Vitality Magic skin, also a limited time discount. I like it nice and bubbly, colorful gold. Also for limited time discount, this is Andoras's Midnight Whisper outfit. Definitely hard to look away when that one's on the screen. But if you're more free to play, you can look forward to the Qiuhua Dragon Chef outfit, which is free. And also Springfield's Enjoy the Fragrance outfit, which is also free. One of my favorite skins, there's also a really nice beach skin for Cantarese. This is a low cost web event skin. So lots of skins and options, very high quality, and you can view them all from different angles, interact with them in the dormitories. Very, very cool. The next thing I want to do is head over to the recruitment page to check out getting some of the new units. So we're going to be summoning for Leva, one of the brand new units. She looks awesome. I love they're showing some of the gameplay and some of her effects here on the screen. So we're just going to go ahead and do some summons, see if we can get lucky. And we'll slide to open. All right, so this is a 4-star. Even the 4-stars in the game, I think a lot of them have really nice designs, cute animations, even have this cool summoning screen. So let's see if we can get an early. Oh, and there's the gold. So that's a little bit early. Purple weapon, and then can we get banner character? Will we? I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I think that's her because that was the bomb explosion. Nice. Very good animations. Really, really high quality. She looks really cute. I like the arm. I like her animations and her design. Nice. So we got banner character. So she's one of the Electro girls, Leva, and then she pairs really well with Lena. So these are the two that pair really well, which we talked about. All right, let's see if we can get an early for this one. Yeah, she's so cute. I like her a lot. Maybe if she jumps up like that, it's gold? Yeah, so when she jumps, it's gold. We figured it out. Let's see, can we win? Let's win. Winners win, am I right? I heard your invitation loud and clear. Oh, hello. Jesus. That's not a win, but it's a win, if you know what I mean. What? Is that legal? Holy angles. Alright. Okay, 77. Still pity. Okay, it's a 5-star. It's a gold. Oh, right there. She's sorry to keep us waiting. Alright, let's see what kind of animations we got here. Nice. These are whole ass cinematics. They go hard. She's awesome. I did want to take you and see all of the dolls. Alright, so in the refitting room, we're able to look at the model for each character, and we can zoom in and, you know, take a look at them from each angle. I really like Qiuhua. Not sure, that's like the samurai vibe. It looks awesome. I think the colors are really striking. Yeah, so she's really cool. This design is absolutely nuts. I don't have any words to say about that design. What's not to love? Pirita, the cat girl, looks good. Mekti, so you can see there's quite a good variety of designs and characters. So whatever different kind of character you're into, you can find something. Maybe something a little more modest or something a little more crazy. There's truly something for everyone who wants to collect the different girls in this game. I like this. She's got the black and white. Looks cute. Nice purple. I like this one a lot. Really badass. She looks really cool. I like the visor. This is one of the 4-stars. Great design, honestly. So now for the rewards and events. On the anniversary, you can grab 130 pulls, 13,000 collapse pieces, which again give you more pulls, and the free Qiuhua and Springfield outfits. There's also some limited time events. Deep Oblivion and Intertwined Assault are the two main themed events this patch. Both of them start on November 27th, with Deep Oblivion having a part 2 on December 18th. These are story-driven events closely tied to Chapter 4, and Kalina, shown on screen, plays a pretty major role. The story is looking very interesting, and they are limited time, so make sure to check them out. There's a lot of great content to experience. Something called Glittering Star Wish, which is a server-wide limited event starting on December 6th, and basically you and the whole server can challenge a super boss with over 10 billion HP. The damage you deal is tracked with something called pen lights, and you can spend them to support your favorite doll, and whichever doll gets the most support, and the more support any given doll has by all the people from the server, the better the chance that she'll receive a new outfit. And it's not just limited to your server. Players from all over the world will be voting, and the more support you give, the more rewards you can earn and contribute to your favorite doll getting a new skin. There's also the returner event, the speed blitz event, something for everyone to enjoy, and lots of great rewards that we mentioned with access permission, with different ways to summon for characters and other rewards earned from the events. There's also this really cool trailer, the Girls Frontline 2 anniversary special preview video, Operation Sly Fox. Really good music, acting, costumes, and an actual helicopter and Gatling gun. Such a high effort, cool trailer. I'll link it in the description. Make sure you go and check it out. So if any of this looks interesting to you, which if you're still watching at this point, let's be honest, it probably is, now is the perfect time to try it out. Dolls, outfits, interactive stories, and tons of rewards. It's all waiting for you in Girls Frontline 2. This anniversary update is their biggest one yet, and you definitely don't want to miss it. So click the link in the description to play and start your adventure now.